Hello universe. This is Zahra M.M.A. Sadiq. Would you like to create a program which solves the tasks of a lawyer? Imagine that you could design an AI-based system which solves legal cases and creates new laws. I am going to explain how it is possible to use AI to create software to solve legal cases and to draft laws. I divide the design procedure of the software into two parts. The first part designs the data and ontology. The second part creates the natural language processing procedure. Part 1: Data and Ontology Design. Data design designates the classification of the data and their relations. I prepare and analyze a suitable structure of the particular realm of science to integrate it into the AI-based procedure. The legal procedure is language-based and it can be part of the processing of natural language. Natural language processing is the art of teaching the computer to use language and to combine artificial intelligence and the science of linguistics. Natural language processing is applied to solve the tasks of speech recognition, natural language understanding, and natural language generation. Legal language is similar to natural language and both have a grammar with similar structures. Controlled natural languages are natural languages which possess a structure facilitating the automated processing. I transform legal language and procedure into one controlled language. Because of this, it is possible to combine the legal procedure with natural language processing. This process uses the controlled forms of both languages. Controlled natural languages are tempo-controlled English and approach-controlled natural language, which proves mathematical texts written in semi-formal language. I define a language called controlled legal language, which is a special form of controlled natural languages. Natural language understanding converts chunks of text into logical forms such as first-order logic structures, which are also the basis for legal reasoning. I developed some particularities of legal language which support this procedure. Number 1. The form of the legal clause. The form of the legal clause is a material implication with an if-then structure. Modal and multi-valued forms of logic can be applied. Number 2. The system of legal clauses. Selected axioms which are not provable form the basis of the legal system. This system also presupposes a set of rules for inferring new sentences from a finite set of sentences. These axioms are the laws, and the inference rules serve to derive the theorems that lawyers call verdicts. I use the form of a tree to describe the structure and development of the legal clauses. While the basic legal statement forms the origin, the laws of the second and higher level are the result of deductive and inductive reasoning. The specific individual legal case forms the basis for inductive reasoning, while the abstract and general clause is the foundation for deductive inference. Number 3. The additive structure of the legal clauses. The basic legal clause patent law protects inventions is extended in the course of history. This clause includes additional conditions. For example, an invention must be new, useful, and non-obvious to qualify for a utility patent. Number 4. Generic and subtopic terms. The legal system has the form of a hierarchical system which consists of generic and subtopic terms. The structure of law is not coherent. Part 2: Natural language processing. The morphological analysis researches the structure of the words. Dependency parsing examines the relationships between words in a sentence. Constituency parsing develops parse trees by dividing sentences into subphrases. Stemming removes the prefixes and the suffixes. The procedure applies a deep recurrent neural network. The process is semi-supervised and the human expert evaluates the procedure. Human beings will be able to learn from the legal software and to improve. If one applies neural nets, statistical models make probabilistic decisions which attach real valued weights. Words can be presented as vectors. This method is called word-to-vec, and a word-to-vec model can be built in TensorFlow. The SIBO and skip-GRAN models use a binary classification objective which is called logistic regression to discriminate the real target words from noise words. It uses the loss function called negative sampling. Q of theta is the binary logistic regression probability. Theta is the set of the learned embedding vectors. Small letter weight is the target word in the context H of the dataset D. K is the number of noise words. The objective is maximized when the model assigns high probabilities to the real words, and low probabilities to noise words. It is possible to design an AI-based system which solves legal cases and creates new laws. I divide the procedure to design the software into two parts. The first part designs the data and ontology. I define a language called controlled legal language, which is a special form of controlled natural languages. The second part creates the natural language processing procedure. The procedure applies a deep recurrent neural network. The process is semi-supervised and the human expert evaluates the procedure. The procedure uses a word-to-vec model which can be built in TensorFlow. Thanks for watching. Please comment and share your ideas.